Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. You got Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. Thank you so much for joining me. We got about 15 minutes and we've got a lot more to cover here. So I want to get right down to it. First of all, for all you folks that are listening that are in the real estate business, if you are a real estate agent, I have an exclusive offer for you. So this is big. Cross Country Mortgage is bringing Tom Ferry, one of the nation's top real estate and mortgage coaches, for a one-day high-impact training event. Now, I've got two events going on, one in Tampa on Saturday, February 17th, and Orlando on Monday, February 19th. Now, these tickets are already going very, very fast. I'm going to cover the cost to get in, and for my guests, I'm even going to cover lunch while you're there. But these are for real estate agents that are super serious about building a better business for themselves, refining their systems, and getting laser focused in 2026. If that's you, this event is for you. Again, I'll cover the cost of the ticket, but I've got limited tickets available. So these are realtors that are super drilled in, wanting to build their business better and better and better than ever. So if you're interested, you can call or text me with your contact information so I can email you a registration form, but call or text my Tampa number for the Tampa event on the 17th at 813-213-4009, or Orlando for the 19th at 407-706-3313. Seats are limited. They're going to be gone quick. So if you are a high-level real estate agent and you'd like to attend, but please don't take up one of my tickets and not show up. It's from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. This is going to fix everything in your business. So that's a great event. Hope you guys will hear me. And if you know a great real estate agent, turn me on to them. All right. So now a couple other things that I want to get to. First of all, if you bought a home in 2025, do not forget to file for Homestead Exemption. Now, if you got your mortgage through me, all my clients, every year they get a reminder to file Homestead Exemption, but there's always somebody that forgets. Now, listen, when you file for Homestead Exemption, you get a $25,000 break on your assessed value. So it's going to reduce your taxes, but it caps your future increases so that they can't keep going up. If you forget, your taxes could jump up $1,000 a year or even more. And this protects your home from other certain creditors as well, because it's a homesteaded property. So it only takes a few minutes to file online. Go to your county property appraiser's website and do it now. Before you forget, don't forget, because it's going to cost you thousands over the years if you don't. And then I want to talk about my friends at Age Rejuvenation. Now, this is a personal testimony. These folks do not pay me for this advertisement. So over the past year, I've shared with you that I've lost 70 pounds. I feel better than ever, stronger, sharper. I've got more energy than I did even in my 30s. This is a game changer. But there's all kinds of companies that offer these online GLP-1s. This is not a cookie cutter GLP-1. They will do an extensive blood test on you and they will dial in the proper amounts of everything. I'm on a concoction of things that they gave to me because when I went to one of these other places, it didn't work. It didn't work as well. I stopped losing weight and then I started putting it back on. So they do the semaglutides, the tirzepatides, the testosterone therapy, peptides. They've got it all. Their systems are unbelievable. If you're interested, I will help you. I'll get you started for $100. You tell them Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger, sent you. Call or text. They've got locations all over the Tampa area and the Orlando area. So just call or text me. I'll give out my number again in just a minute so that you can get in and start feeling better and looking better. All right. So I got a couple other things I want to cover today too, because as interest rates drop, more and more people start to get interested in refinancing. And I get a lot of calls about about refinancing. So interest rates have improved dramatically over the past 12 months. but they're still bouncing between the 5s and the 6s, depending on whether it's FHA, VA, or conventional. Conventional still tends to be a little bit higher. So pay attention. I got some important stuff for you. So you should refinance now if you're a veteran and you have a VA loan. I can do a VA IRRRL for you. There's no appraisal. There's no income check. It's very low cost. It's super fast. It's a no-brainer. And I can drop your rate. If it doesn't make sense for you to do it, I will tell you don't do it. Wait. Now, same thing with if you've got an FHA loan. I've got FHA Streamline refinances to lower your interest rate significantly, no appraisal, minimum documentation. And by the way, if you've got a rate like that's exceeding, say 7%, you should absolutely give me a call. It's going to save you a lot of money. But not everyone should refinance. I know you probably didn't think you heard me. What's this guy doing that does mortgages telling me that I might not should refinance? It's because you might not need to refinance. Maybe refinancing's not the right thing for you to do right now, but lenders and banks aren't going to tell you that. So if you've had your mortgage, say 5 to 7 years, then you may pass the test, and maybe it's the right thing to do. But if you've only had your mortgage for a year, maybe it's different. If you've had it for 10 years, it's even different. I look at the whole situation to make sure that it's in your best interest to refinance. So if your current rate is competitive or you're at a break-even point that makes sense for you to refinance, I will tell you what that break-even point is, and we will make sure that you have the right information. And if it's not right for you to refinance, I have a VIP watch list that I put you on, and I call you when it's time to do so. I don't know anybody else that does that. I really don't. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I am the Loan Arranger. You can reach me now in Orlando at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or Tampa at 813-213-4009. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com and get your loan applied for now. All right. Moving on, talking a little bit more about refinances. Listen to this, folks. A lot of folks can't refinance right now because they don't have enough equity. Now, I'm talking about conventional loans. They just don't have enough equity to refinance to lower their rate or to do cash out. So listen to this. You need cash out for debt consolidation. The maximum amount you can cash out is 80% of your value. That's right. That's your limit on cash out. So I have a program that'll allow you to cash out up to 90% of your value. And listen, no PMI. 90% of your value, no PMI, cash out refinance. Now, this is a pretty unique program, and I don't think anybody else has got it available. So this is huge for homeownership or homeowners that are sitting on equity, but maybe not enough equity to completely get rid of your PMI. Well, there's no PMI, and PMI costs money. Now, there's loan limits on this. There are tight debt ratio limits. You can't be flying out of the handle with debt ratio. But remember, I'm reducing your debt ratio when I'm paying off debt. Now, you can use this cash for home improvements, debt consolidation, invest, college funds, generational wealth building, you name it. I got it. And this is a game changer. So if you've been waiting to tap into your equity, this may be your moment. Call me at 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009 or go to WeBringYouHome.com. Hey, any of you guys interested in hearing more about the property tax elimination bill that Governor Ron DeSantis has proposed? So here's the thing. This tax bill would eliminate your property taxes, but there's different bills. There's like 12 of them. DeSantis introduced one. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere, but here's the deal. If it does, you need to vote for it. they're going to find money in other places to make up the tax bill. And that is what they're working on behind the scenes. So they went into session on January the 13th. They have to finish by March 13th. Then it'll be voted on on the new December elections and when they're redoing all the bills. So if it's something that you have questions about, call me. I have the answers to the questions and all the different proposals that are proposed. Or you can visit my website on my YouTube channel at Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Arranger, because I've done interviews with experts on this field. So go to Spotify or go to YouTube, go to my YouTube channel, actually, Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Arranger. Look it up. You'll see my interviews that I've been doing with Tom McNamara. And I'm telling you, we got this thing nailed down. We got every piece of information that you could possibly want. And then call me and let me know what you think about it. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think we should do it? Shouldn't do it? I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. So here's what I'm looking for right now. If you're looking to refinance, I want to help you. You know my phone number. I'm going to give it to you again in a minute, but don't get caught up with lenders that are going to get you to refinance when it might not be in your best interest. I've got my 90% cash out with no PMI program. Okay. I want you to make sure that you file for Homestead Exemption. I want you to learn more about the tax elimination by going to my YouTube page and checking that out. These are the raw facts, folks. You're not getting any fluff here. And then if you are in need of purchasing or selling a home, I have a program that will literally crush it with giving you a great real estate agent. So I created a program called the Lone Arranger Real Estate Rebate Program, to where I wanted to help my clients find better realtors, because most of you don't choose the right realtor. You choose somebody that you might like, but they're not always great negotiators. So I handpicked a group of real estate agents throughout the state of Florida. Now, in referring them, they do not pay me 1 red cent for a referral for them. And yet I'm giving them you, and I'm only passing you on to them when I have your loan fully approved. So they're getting a fully approved client ready to buy or sell. Now, here's the deal. That real estate agent will then in turn give you back up to 25% of their commission. You heard me. 25% of their commission back in your pocket. Now, most of the time, I instruct them how to negotiate your real estate transaction. Like I told you in the first segment, how to negotiate closing costs from a seller. It's way better than reducing your purchase price. It's way better. So these are a lot of things that I do to help you. I want you to help you negotiate. I want to help you get the most out of it. There's all kinds of strategies that I've had, and I've been buying and selling properties for 35 years. I've made mistakes, but I pass those mistakes on to you so that you don't repeat them. There's a lot of things that we got to talk about. There's a lot of benefits right now to purchasing. There's a lot of benefits to refinancing. As far as purchasing right now, folks, I'm going to tell you, there's still the inventory that's available in Florida. It ain't available in other states. They don't have what we have here, but there's still a lack of buyers jumping in the market. So we've got motivated sellers. Let me help you. I'll connect you with a real estate agent. We'll structure your loan to get you in for as least amount of money out of pocket as possible. And I guarantee you, I will connect you with a real estate agent that will blow your mind. If you're interested, I want you to write down these phone numbers. Orlando, 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Tampa, 813-213-4009. Again, 813-213-4009. You can use those numbers to call or text. If you want to lose weight, let me connect you with my friends at Age Rejuvenation. You can use those same phone numbers. These are real live phone numbers, folks, not a call center. Or if you'd like to refinance or see if it's worth it, or you want to get approved for purchasing, my program, I'll pay the seller up to $500 a day if I don't close your loan on time. So I got a guarantee that will help you out as a buyer. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. Have a great weekend. And thanks for listening to the Loan Ranger Show.